Busy fathers, busy dads. Do you ever feel like you don't have enough time? I think sometimes as fathers, we can feel like that. We feel like there's not enough hours in the day, there's not enough minutes in the day, there's not enough seconds in the day. And I really want to help y'all just manage your time as fathers and be the best fathers you can be. So let's hop into it. So I just want to go through these 7 points. That's what we're going to do. So what you want to do as a father is you really want to plan your night. You want to plan your night the night before, even your day. Plan your day the day before. I do this all the time. I go in my notes section on my iPhone and I punch in my notes and stuff that I have for the next day. And I always set up what I have to do. So on Sundays, I always go to the grocery store and I buy all my food on Sundays. And the reason I do that is just to make sure that I can cook throughout the week. And I make sure I have what I'm going to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner already set up for Sunday. And then I also have my groceries that I buy on Sunday. So it's a steady routine, a steady habit. This way, I'm always prepared and ready to go. And I always make sure my kids take showers and baths the night before they go to school, because it really helps us keep everything organized. And I have a consistent schedule. And another thing I just want to hit on too is, as fathers, make sure you have 3 priorities. Make sure that whatever it is that you're doing, that you prioritize 3 things in your life. And that could be just being a father, as far as being there for your kids' soccer games or basketball games, or it could be football. It could be something like that you want to do. It could even be work. But make sure that as a father, you're prioritizing the things that you need to get done. Because that's the most important thing, is that you're making sure that the things that you need to be done are being done. And that's what you want to do. And then you also want to implement the 10-minute rule. And what I mean by that is, we have 24 hours in a day. But what we can do is we can make increments of 10 minutes that we can complete something that we really want to get done. And the way we do that is just by making 10-minute intervals. Like, let's say you want to write a book, but you want to do part of the book. So then you have about 10 minutes blocked out for this certain amount of time that you have. And that's why I say that. Or you might cook. Let's say the cooking takes you about 10 minutes to cook pancakes, or it takes you 10 minutes just to make eggs or make breakfast or make lunch or dinner. And that's something I just want to talk about. I want to make sure that you really blocking out your day within 10-minute intervals, because once you do that as a dad, I really believe it'll help you be more successful, not only with your wife, but even if you're a single father, you can take care of the things that you want to do. And this is why I want to implement something to y'all and just encourage you to have block schedules. If you have 8 hours at work, use those 8 hours. But what you can do is make sure within the first 4 hours, you get majority of the stuff done that you want to get done. Then the second half of the day, you kind of scale back some. And that's something I just want you to do. And another thing I want to tell y'all to do is wake up. Make sure that you're waking up 30 minutes early. And this is just another suggestion. And the reason I say that, because that's what I do. I do this every day. I wake up most time around like 4 o'clock in the morning. And then what I do is I read my Bible. And then after that, I go over what I have to do for the day. And then I also just make sure that I check my bank account. I'm looking at the business. And what I'm doing from there is just making sure that everything is just organized. Because organization to me is an important thing. And I want to make sure that y'all are waking up early and y'all are also getting these things done. Because if you wake up early, you're able to really get a lot of things done that you might not necessarily want to get done before, that you aren't able to get done. But without it, it's just a quiet space, so you can really just focus on what you need to do. And you can get that really good quiet time. And I think that's important, because the more quiet time you have that time to really meditate. You have time to focus on different things that you want to get done. And once you do that, I think the quiet time really helps me out a lot, because for me, I really feel like it keeps me focused and on track. And that's something I always try to talk to people about, is really just staying on track, because once you get that 30 minutes, it's like that good quiet time. Nobody's bothering you, and you can get the things done that you want to get done. And that's why I say that, because I really want y'all to be successful. And another thing I want y'all to do too is learn how to say no. this is something I'm really good at. I can actually say that that's something I'm really good at. So I tell people all the time, no, I'm not doing that. Or I say, I'm gonna get back to you. As of right now, I think I can do it, but I'm not positive. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get back to you at another time. And sometimes you can do that because delayed responses sometimes let people know that's just another way of saying no. And you have to look at it that way. It's just a way for you to say no, or you just flat out tell the people no. You have to prioritize yourself and prioritize the things that you want to get done. So once you do that, you're able to really get the things done that you want to get done. And you have to put yourself in a position to where the things that you always need to be done got to come first. Your kids' soccer games got to come first. Like, the time that you need with your wife has got to come first. The time that you need alone has got to come first. Like, make opportunities and chances and times where you can say no to other people and prioritize yourself. Is it selfish? Maybe at some points it is. But the fact of the matter is that once you start to prioritize yourself, it really gives you more of a wholesome feeling because you can get a lot of things done that you want to. And I'm not saying to be selfish, but what I am saying is that take care of yourself. If you need to go to the doctor or anything like that, take that time out by yourself to really just make sure that you get the things done that you want. And also what I want to do is just tell you just to stay on task. Stay on task for the things that you need to get done. Because sometimes in life, people don't stay on task. And that's where I wanted to help y'all with these things and making sure that you're able to get these things done. And the reason I say that is because sometimes in life, we don't get the things done that we need to. But I think if we just stay on target and stay on task, we'll be able to get those things done. And that's something I really want y'all to do as fathers is make sure that you're putting yourself first and make sure that you also prioritizing your kids and spending time with them. And I think sometimes as fathers, we lose that because we're stuck at work and we're working on a lot of projects, or we could be studying for college, or we could be studying for a test at work. But make sure that you prioritizing the things that you got to get done. And I think that's something that you should really do. Because you as a person, as a father and as a dad, you're valuable. No matter if nobody told you that, I'm telling you that you're valuable and you matter. You matter to not only your mom, you matter to your dad, you matter to your mom, your kids, your father, even your great-grandparents. So always know that you matter and make sure that you got the things done that you want to get done, because sometimes if we prioritize other people and the things they want us to get done in life, we lose track and we lose sight of who we are as an individual, and we lose track of where we're supposed to be going in life and our goals and hopes and dreams. And I want y'all to stay on focus, and I want you to focus on your hopes and dreams and make sure that you're really able to get all these things done that you want to accomplish in your life. Like, make a to-do list for the day. If you make that to-do list and go down it, I recommend making 8 to 10 different things on a to-do list. And once you do that, you're able to look at your list. And then once you go from the list, you can just check things off. That's really what I do. I don't use anything fancy, but you're more than welcome to do so. You can use one of these apps. I actually downloaded apps. I don't even know what the app is called, but it's some type of app that I looked at. I said, okay, this is going to help me organize a little bit more tasks and stuff. I may use it, but I'm a little bit old school because my digital notepad, I just go off the checklist, 8 to 10 things per day. And I think it's important. So I want you to value your time as a father and make sure you're being there for your kids, and just be the best father that you can be. So remember, like, share, and subscribe. Make sure that you're sharing this content with other fathers, because that's the importance of it, is that we really want to try to get this content out as much as we can just to help fathers all around the world. So y'all have a good day. I'm out. Peace.